Hey friends, in this batch of emails, we have someone that Gypsy refers to as Mr. GQ Mod. I have suspicions about who he is, and maybe as we continue reading, it'll be confirmed, but I'm not sure. We'll just see. This is going on in 2018, and we Gypsy was with Kian at this time. I believe she was talking with Brian at this time and possibly Jeff too. I'm not sure. Who knows when Sebastian, Brazil guy, and all the others came into play? I've lost track of their timeline. Anyway, let's take a look. As usual, I give my usual disclaimer. I have stopped showing these on screen because I got AI flagged by YouTube for reuse content because the emails are so popular. If you want to follow along, I am reading on the original document starting on page 209. You can get a link to the Google Drive from Into the Weeds podcast community tab. These emails were obtained by the Freedom of Information Act under the Missouri Sunshine Law. All prisoner communications are subject to Freedom of Information Act request. Okay, so at the very top of page 209, we have an outbound from Gypsy that may have been to someone else. I really think it was to someone else. The date is 12/18/2018, and it says, "Hey blank, I have a very good friend in here. Her name is blank. She is 31, just recently single, and she really wants to get to know a good guy. She said you can look her up on Facebook. She is very cute, quirky. Me and her have similar personalities. Smile. I told her I would talk to you first, but she needs a good guy to talk to and get to know, if not as a boyfriend, then as a friend." Now, we just read recently where she sent a very similar one to someone in, I think it was like 2021. I don't know. Again, like I've said, y'all, it makes me wonder what kind of ring she was participating in there. Anyway, and then outbound from Gypsy, we have 12/9/2018. Thinking of you tonight. Good night, Mr. GQ Mod. And then inbound to Gypsy. Hey, Mr. GQ Mod, please, you girls and your low standards. LOL. You loved talking to me the other night. You should love talking to me every night. Winky face. I can't say there are many angry fuck love relationship songs besides Closer by Nine Inch Nails. I would have suggestions for good get nasty and fuck songs or angry fuck this shitty relationship type songs, but I honestly doubt they would be in your music inventory list. There's something else, but it's cut off. Outbound from Gypsy. Okay, I'm gonna call you tonight, Smiley. Your ears must be burning because last night I told Blink straight up that if I wasn't with him, I would be with you. He made the comment of, I wonder if you wasn't with me, who would you be? I bet Blank. And I stayed silent, then later said, yeah, it would be Blank. He was like, I can't believe you just said that. And then he said he would drop kick a midget, LOL. What? Don't make a comment you don't really want to know the answer to. Just saying. And I told him that I call you like twice a week. Last night, we were very close to breaking up, not because of you, but because of other things distance, lack of communication, my present time. It's like when you see the relationship is fading, but hold on for dear life because it was once so exceptionally good. You know, in your heart, the end is coming, but you stay in denial longer just so you don't have to face the music and the pain, but each moment kills you inside knowing the inevitable. It just hurts. Anyway, I had a dream. You were in it briefly. It wasn't sexual, it was just you kissing me. I don't know what brought that on. Now, keep in mind, y'all, this is 2018. She's with Kian, and they haven't broken up yet. And this is another dude that she's talking to. Outbound from Gypsy. I have a suspicion. I think Blink is the phone problem. We got into it tonight. He was being Mr. Territorial. Note to self, don't mention you in a convo again. This time I was not trying to poke the beast. However, I did an hour-long lecture of it. Anyway, my point to this email, each time I called back after we maybe hung up in an angry fit, it answered, meaning it works when it is convenient for him, highly suspect. Outbound from Gypsy. Hey Blink, how are you? I am back from county jail. Fucking hate that place. I'll call you and tell you all my stories. LOL. Did you send those hard copy pics? Outbound from Gypsy. Wow, that's a pretty amazing playlist. So far, Wi Fi is back on, and only one pic of you. The two of the girl that will play me, and the playlist in my inbox. No candy. That will probably need to be sent via hard copy. I read that exactly as it was written. I don't understand what she meant. The two of the girl that will play me, and the playlist is in my the girl that will play me, maybe Joey King from the act? Anyway, outbound from Gypsy. Boyfriend number one promoted, listening to Fireflies, thinking of you. Have a good night. XOXOX. Outbound from Gypsy. So the comeback from Blank. Don't be mad because Snow White didn't choose the dwarf. She chose the tall, dark, handsome prince. LOL. Dang, I think it's hitting below the belt these days. Tongue face. Hashtag short jokes suck. I wonder if this guy is short. Okay, outbound from Gypsy. Be thankful you're not fiance number one, let's just say. Parents can be so nosy all up in my grill. Outbound from Gypsy. Hey, boyfriend number two, LOL. So I just watched this episode of This Is Life with Lisa Ling, and it was on furry cons. My curious mind is wondering, are you into furries? LOL. Outbound from Gypsy. I gave blank your number. I told her you're up for talking, but don't have expectations. Smile. Outbound from Gypsy. Me and Blank is going to a Super Bowl party at Rec. We're sending you hugs. Smile. Outbound from Gypsy. Just got the pics in the mail. Holy shit, Blank, you got it going on. Those are hot. Trust and believe they will be of great use. Winky face with tongue out. She actually wrote out winky face with tongue out. I read those words. I wasn't just describing an emoji. Oh my. Outbound from Gypsy. Blank is a Turkish toad crying cry face. Outbound from Gypsy. So you may want to warn your mom that the girl you have been friends with the last year and a half is officially a Lifetime movie. It's called Love You to Death. It premieres January 26th. Inbound to Gypsy. Gypsy, so you're trying to set me up for another drive-by, I see. LOL. I can't believe you're willing to share. Boyfriend number two, I don't have that much of me to share. Winky face. It's hard to look someone up with just a name on Facebook. I could use whatever hometown she is from so I could narrow down the search. You could also give me her ID number so I could look her up on the inmate database so I can confirm if it's actually her. Does she have any kids? I suppose friend wise, that doesn't really matter, but it's good to know. Smile. You say she's cute, but I don't know. I'm very picky, so I'll be the judge. LOL. Huggies. Blank. Outbound from Gypsy. Blank liking to you last night. I was thinking we could be of a benefit to one another. You're single, and I have negative zero sex life with Blank and was shut down last night. And now he wants to dodge the topic because he knows I'm slightly uncomfortable with him. But instead of working on it, he totally shut me down like I'm too tired style or some other time. So perhaps we could utilize this attraction between us if the moment arises. I'm perfectly comfortable with you, so what's up? Trying to straight up cheat on Keen. This is December 2018 again. Inbound to Gypsy. A benefit to one another, you say. Interesting. Oh, come now. A negative zero sex life? That describes me the last few years. Eek. At this point now, lol. Wow, I can't believe the horny Turkish toad Kenan turned you down. See, he spelled that K-A capital N, capital A, capital N. That's why I said it that way. Okay, back to the email. Seems to me like telling him you were in any way uncomfortable has shut him down for business completely. I'm sure at some point he will come back around. Unsure face. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure, but how are we going to utilize this attraction between us? If the moment ever arises, of course. Winky face. LOL. Hope all is well on your end. P.S. I just looked it up and I send the pictures online on November 29th, the week today. Talk to you soon. Outbound from Gypsy. Having a great time planning and coming up with ideas for my bridal shower on February 9th. 15 guests are attending. On the menu, fried rice and tortilla shell bowls. On a layered gold and off-white column setup display, cupcakes with candy roses on top, and one big cupcake for me with two hearts for with K and G, and one big blooming rose on top. K and G heartsuckers, caramel popcorn balls. It may be a small prison wedding, but I will have the best prison wedding shower that Chillicothe has ever seen. Smiling. Outbound from Gypsy. Remember blank birthday is the 14th. Send her a card, stuffed muffin, particularly a kitty cat one. She is into you. You're all she talked about at school. School? Oh, I think she was taking classes then. I hope so. I mean, what? Weird. Outbound from Gypsy. Hi, blank. So I'm crying again because of blank. You were right about him. He does make me cry too much. He called off the wedding for real this time. It's not going to happen in July or anytime soon. He always does this. He tells me pretty words, and then when I come making good to those words, he backs out last minute. He did this with the move and now the wedding. I see a pattern, and it's like anything to do with me. Sigh. I'm just so hurt right now. It's like all I can do is cry. I was so looking forward to this, had a party planned. All my friends think we are getting married. Now I have to be humiliated by telling everyone that he changed his mind. I'm really bad at hiding my emotions when I'm upset, so I can't play like I'm okay when I'm really just heartbroken. I had such high hopes. I feel so stupid right now. Well, I guess I won't be ruining the month of July for you after all. Happy, and then it cuts off. Outbound from Gypsy. He mentioned you last night. Outbound from Gypsy. I'm so ready to just throw in the towel in this relationship after fighting then making up a few days ago. Tonight, he took out at 8 p.m. tonight his female coworker Blink out for ice cream, trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho because she cuts. I'm like, who gives a shit if she's doing it to herself? Now he just opened the door for her to lean on him for comfort. I'm going to show him. I'm so over it. I'm really fucked up over this. Wow. Ken tried to comfort a coworker who was having issues with self-harm. Gypsy said she cuts. And Gypsy's reaction is, who gives a shit? She's doing it to herself. Now he just opened up a door for her to lean on him for comfort. I'm going to show him I'm so over it. Interesting. 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 This is, she was planning to be an advocate like at this time, y'all, at this time. And this also goes right along lines of what she said in the emails about Nick's mom when she passed. And I'm sure y'all know how she passed. I'm not going to say it. Gypsy said that it was karma, that Nick took her mother and now karma took his. Ugh, can't stand Gypsy. Anyway, outbound from Gypsy. Hey, I finally have my copy of our pig. Smile. So, how's your night? Outbound from Gypsy. I have my tablet in hand. Smile. Outbound from Gypsy. I'm hoping to get the pics, but haven't got them yet. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. Tongue face. Miss your face. Winky. By the way, Pony is fucking hot as fuck. Smile. Pony? Maybe we'll find out later. I don't know. Outbound from Gypsy. I feel like being naughty. This is one of those times. I wish this wasn't read by facilities team of cock blockers. LOL. Not to mention what defines that line I can't cross. These days, the more we talk, the more the line gets blurred. What do you think? Wow. I mean, she's always complains about knowing that they get read, but yet she wasn't too damn worried about them getting read, obviously. What do y'all think? Oh man, then we have Inbound to Gypsy, a big list of songs. Some of them aren't bad. I'm just going to skip all those. And then we have Inbound to Gypsy. No problem. It wasn't too far past my regular Cinderella bedtime, anyways, winky face. Yeah, that was inbound. That's this dude calling himself Cinderella, apparently. Outbound from Gypsy. Thank you for staying up late to talk. Smile. You're a sweetheart. Smile. No, that's what he was replying to. Outbound from Gypsy. Good morning. Thinking on things last night, and you're right. Rushing into getting married just out of insecurity is really not the way to go. So I will tell Blank I have changed my mind about July. Anyways, on my list of to-dos, I'm going into the gym. What else is new? LOL. How's the pool biz going? Oh, she was thinking about breaking up with Ken, not getting married. Then eventually he did it to her and she was devastated. Outbound from Gypsy. Dear boyfriend number two. So my talk with boyfriend number one went epically bad. He called off the whole engagement. I'm 2 feet from being single. I need a drink. And I don't mean alcohol. I mean a huge Pepsi. Outbound from Gypsy. Dear blank, I just bought Pony and smack that. LOL, now I've got good music. Winky face. Can't wait to get your pics. Smile. Hugs, Chip. Outbound from Gypsy. Also, can you please send me your playlist of songs that you want me to check out? Now that I have access to music, I can start belly dancing again. Smile. I want to go to a Renaissance fest and enter a belly dancing contest one day. Smile. Inbound to Gypsy. Grr, I'm so pissed. So every time you call me, even if I answer, I get a voicemail with the do you accept this call bot. So last Sunday, I got 3 fucking voicemails, but no missed calls from you. Your calls were going right to the voicemail. I was in my room as usual, then even had other people call and I went through fine. But when you call, no, it has to fuck up. Almost broke my fucking phone. I was so pissed. I didn't know if it's a Securus conspiracy, but I felt like calling them and complaining anyways for having such a fucking shitty ass phone system. Ugh. Anyway, if I happen to talk to you before this, so be it. If not, I don't really have plans at night until I leave, so to see you, so call me. And if it seems like it fucked up or I didn't answer, just keep trying until I answer. I don't care how many times you have to call. Just keep trying. I'll stand on the fucking roof if I have to. Speaking of leaving to see you soon, guess what? I'm leaving to see you soon. Less than a week away now. So excited yet nervous at the same time. I hope to hear from you soon. XOXO. He starts out all mean and the fucking shitty ass phone and break it. Then XOXO. Outbound from Gypsy. Sup, smile. How's your week going? Outbound from Gypsy. WTF, where were you last night? I called you 3 times. LOL. Just teasing ya. Whatever you were doing, you was busy. Let me find out you really got some last night at that smoky party con. Smile. Outbound from Gypsy. Okay. Maybe I am enjoying this a little too much, but can you blame me? I've been locked away from technology for 3 years, and yes, I will be good. I'll call you tonight after work and dinner. Hugs, Jip. Outbound from Gypsy. OMG, when I say I have cojones as big as Texas, I just got into my first spitboxing match and I am all empowered. I'll tell you about it soon. Oh my God, can y'all imagine Gypsy spitboxing? I can't. Inbound to Gypsy. I can't wait for some new pictures. I will send you some too, and I can take a good motorcycle picture. You're welcome for the deposit. I told you I would send you the money from Securus when they finally gave it to me. That's weird. He's sending her money from Securus? Honestly, I don't give it too much thought as what I should wear. I will wear plain old shorts, but for a shirt, I'm not sure. I can wear either a graphic t-shirt that says something funny or mildly inappropriate, or I could wear a nice button down, even though I'm not a big fan of wearing them. We are taking a picture though, so we'll wear a nice button down and see how that goes. LOL. I think you're enjoying this email thing a little too much. LOL. And for the love of Christ, don't do anything crazy to get in trouble before I get there. LOL. Just be a good girl for another 2 weeks for me. Smile. I don't think you get visits down in the hole. Well, I bought tickets to Worlds of Fun last night. Yay. I got to make a list of shit I need to bring with me. I have a feeling I'm going to forget something or book something in Kansas, Ohio by accident. Hope to hear and get those pictures soon. XOXO. Outbound from Gypsy. Just sending you a little hello, Winky. Inbound to Gypsy. You seriously spent 25 cents just to respond to my little smiley emoji? LOL. Actually, when you send money, it gives you the option to give you a free small message. I had already sent you an email, so I didn't have anything to really say, but I couldn't waste a free message, so I decided to keep it simple. Smile. So you did get the money I sent you, right? I sent you $30, which is the money Securus gave me back as a refund for the phone bullshit. Hopefully that will help you out a little to your next allowance. I did end up calling the jail and talking to your caseworker. She assured me the administration knew how far I was coming and all the facts, blah fucking blah, but she said in a nice way to basically get fucked and there is nothing she could do. So, with that said, it is what it is. Fuck them. We are just going to have to make the best of those 4 hours and pretty hard. I was debating on if I had time to go to Worlds of Fun amusement park in Kansas City, but with this bullshit, I guess I will end up spending my Saturday there. Would have rather spent that time with you, but guess I'll have to ride some roller coasters to drown out my sorrows. Talk to you soon. Okay, that's interesting because when Ryan was coming to get her, didn't she try really hard to get like a double visit then? And they told her no, fuck off with that too. I might be misremembering, so double check me on that before you run with that, y'all. But I know she at least tried. Outbound from Gypsy. How did the bitch fest go? LOL. I'm super bummed about the only one block session, but hey, I'm just happy to see you. Outbound from Gypsy. Hey, Blank, the special visit got denied, so just try and get your money back from your trip because this is effed up. Outbound from Gypsy. Aw, well, I'm happy you're coming anyway. Smile. Outbound from Gypsy. Hey, Blank, I saw you sent me a deposit. You didn't have to, but thank you. I appreciate it, and it's very much needed. So I am just relaxing tonight and not overstudying. I feel like my head is going to pop if I don't take it easy on these books. So we are just 2 weeks away from our visit. Smile. What are you going to wear for our picture? Smile. Outbound from Gypsy. Hey, I will be sending new pics out on Monday. Hugs, Gyp. Outbound from Gypsy. Hey, Blank, that's my new nickname for you. Winky. I put in for the special visit. Outbound from Gypsy. Hey, maybe the sun pick option is the only one I get the tablet. When I get the tablet, I know for sure that is an option with the tablet. I know I'm super excited. I'm going to put in for a special visit, hopefully tomorrow, as there was no open door for caseworkers today, but no worries. I will get it in before our visit. Smile. Okay, so this one is interesting because this is inbound to Gypsy, August 3rd, 2018, and it mentions that the tablets don't cost anything. And we've seen Gypsy say multiple times she needs money for a new tablet, money for a new tablet. Okay, inbound to Gypsy. Hey, Gypsy, got your letter. My week is going pretty good. Thanks for asking. It's pretty much the norm on my end, too, although work has been slower. But other than that, It's funny you say that picture is your new sexy selfie because before I even read the letter, I looked at the picture and was like, damn, let's just say you definitely got the blood flowing. You're what the Spanish call muy bonita, lol. The pose you did works because I would come get you, winky face. So enough perverted stuff, lol. Did you actually read the horoscope? The first sentence is literally, your love needs are in flux, so your current flame isn't blazing anymore. It might be time to move on. Don't want to be the guy who stirs shit up, but damn, that's scary. Those tablets are going to be pretty cool. You're going to be able to do a lot of shit with them. It even says it doesn't cost the jail or the inmate anything. That tells me they're going to make so much money off the services they can afford to give away the tablets. Hopefully, that will make email communication faster. You're lucky to still get some perfume samples in your mags. They started to take them out of mags when I was in jail. My favorite cologne is Giorgio Armani. Smells so good. So you're going to rub some on perfume for our visit, huh? It's going to make it that much harder to resist the urge. I'm sure you will be looking foxy no matter what khaki color mix you end up wearing. You're nervous? You have done TV interviews and are damn near like a celeb. So if anyone should be nervous as fuck, it should and is me. But I'm glad to hear you are excited. I hope the picnic area is open too. Can you bring vending machine food outside to eat? If so, that would be pretty cool. So you told Blank Doll about the visit. How'd he take it? Did he go all caveman and start grunting? I will send bike pics soon. Need to get it out in some decent scenery so it looks nice and not just me in my garage. LOL. Also, I might get my hair somewhat braided this weekend. So if it turns out good, I'll take a picture of that as well. Seems only fair to give you some new shower pictures, seeing as how you gave one to me, winky face. Let me know what happens with the special visit thing. I haven't booked any activities or hotel room for Saturday because I want to see what's going on first. Talk to you soon and see you at the end of the month. Interesting. Yeah. So Kendall, they call him Kendall. She sent him a sexy selfie. So I scrolled on down a little bit. They got kind of boring for a while, just blah, 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 sending songs and stuff. Gypsy says she likes Hinder, Lips of an Angel. Of course she does. But then, now this one is interesting. The date on this one is July 18th, 2018. It's inbound to Gypsy. Hey, Gypsy, I got the card you sent me. Thank you so much for it. July babies are indeed the best. We know this. Smile. So, guess what? It's official. I booked my flight. What? I leave early Friday, August 24th, and I land in St. Louis at 9:40 a.m. That should give me enough time to make the second visitor block starting at 2:30 p.m. At least it better be, lol. I also leave St. Louis and come back home Sunday, August 26th. My flight takes off at 5:20 p.m. and I get home just after midnight. So excited to see you. So how's everything else going? Did you ever write the guy you wanted me to get you the address for? Don't know what made me think about that. I will send you a few more pictures your way soon. I got a motorcycle recently. I haven't had one since 2011, so I'll have to send you a nice sexy picture of me on it. LOL. Well, I don't know if these letters are timestamped, but it's early and I got to go get ready for work. Ugh. I wanted to let you know the dates of my flight. I guess I will literally see you soon. XOXO. So, yeah, what was weird about that to me is where he said, did you ever write the guy you wanted me to get you the address for? So she asked this guy to get her someone else's address and she was going to write them. And I think I get the impression that he just got email access somehow around 2018 because of what they were saying. She said that she's going nuts with this new access freedom. Not sure, not sure. I know that the communicated to End of the Weeds that she was trying to get the emails from 2018 and before, they were telling her there was some reason they couldn't get them, but I can't remember what it was. I'll have to look. Then we have inbound to Gypsy. Hey, Gypsy, how are you doing? Good as always, I hope. So I sent out my visitor application form on the 26th of June. Let me know how that goes and if I get approved or not. If I do, let me know what the next step is in the process so I can start booking things as soon as possible. I also sent you some pictures of me with my longer hair this past Monday the 2nd. I took these just for you in my backyard. I threw one glamour shot in there. I know it looks pretty ridiculous, lol. I don't know what the weather is like where you are, but it's been hot as fuck here. That with working outside is like torture. How has school been going for you? Did you finish that class yet? Any word on the Skype stuff? I hope to hear from you soon. Hugs. Then another inbound. Hey, Gypsy, how have you been? I feel like it's been a while since I've talked to you, so I figured I would send you a letter. I was filling out the form for visitation, but one part puzzles me, just under the part that asks, have you ever been found guilty or pled guilty to a crime? Or it asks for most recent date. I'm not sure what date it's looking for exactly. I may just call the jail and ask, but I have a feeling no one will friggin' know what the fuck I'm talking about. Also, I believe that before I send this form, you have to submit something that in order to have me considered to be on your visitor list. Have you done that? Anyway, I hope school, your job, and everything is going good for you. It's getting warmer here, so it's been busy at work with the whole swimming pool thing. Makes me money, so I can't really complain too much, but I will anyways. I don't think I've told you this because I don't have much to say in this letter. I'll tell you that I've been growing the top of my hair out for about 9 months now. I've got, I guess, what you could call a man bun. I'm honestly not sure if I want to keep it or cut it back down short like it was. Who knows? Funny thing right now, you told me about those voodoo chips. I actually found them at my local dollar store, so I brought a bag to work and gave some to the kid I work with, and he loves them. Went to the store and got a few bags, and even his parents like them. Thought that was pretty funny. They are really good though, but damn, I do miss those whole shebangs. LOL. So I read on Facebook that you now have to add an E at the end of Blanchard. What's up with that bullshit? Friggin' jail and their stupid ass rules. Anyway, I hope to hear from you soon. XOXO blink. Outbound from Gypsy. Hey, now y'all are able to send me pics and a small 30-second video clip through JPay. I get my tablet next week. Smile. Inbound to Gypsy. Hey, so I got your card the other day and it was cute. Any card with your lip print on it is frameworthy. Winky. So I took a picture of the newspaper article about me, but I'm not sure how it's going to come out in printing. Walmart usually forces me to crop my photos a little, so I don't know if I can cram it all in there so you can read it all. However, I do have the text from two different newspapers that had my case that I pulled off Google. This is the article in a newspaper called the Herald News and is one that I have actually got out of. Swansea police charge man with possessing explosive devices, assault weapons. Okay. And then he sends the article I read the other day that I think y'all probably remember. Gypsy was writing a man who had charges and spent 2 years in prison for explosives. So we know who it is again. I wasn't even trying to read about him. Oh my God. That's hilarious, y'all. Mr. Explosives has a man bun. Interesting. Or had one anyway. Well, that's all I've got for now, friends. Yeah, that's interesting to chew on. What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments. We'll go out with a palate cleanser of our little dear friend. I'm still thinking about names. Y'all have a lot of awesome suggestions. Getting dark outside, and last I looked, she was still in the yard today, right now. So I'm gonna go check on her again. Have a good day, y'all.